Hi, and welcome back to Wigwam's Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for somebody that is working on a plan. They might feel a little bit like the underdog, or like it would be kind of wild if they actually get what it is that they want. But we have some really good energy from these three cards. We have the appreciation card, which is number 15. The Archangel Raphael card, number 38, which talks about fourth chakra. That has to do with self acceptance. And number 21, which is strategy. And I can't help but notice that the strategy card has a feather on it. So I don't know if it's obvious that, let's see, these things right here have been like rearranged. They're probably pretty much in the same spot. But I hit the shelf. The orange canvas painting fell down. It's actually, you might be able to see there's a spot on it because it hit the corner of the Egyptian dollar that's, or whatever it is that's wrapped up. There's like a little spot right there now. Oops. I say this because when I knocked the shelf, this little bitty feather that I just added a couple of days ago fell and was sitting like right here. So the feather is an important sign. Either it's a symbol you look for, maybe you have a tattoo of it, maybe you really enjoy hunting, you know what it is. But if that's important to you, that might help you know that this is a reading for you. This, though, is talking about strategy. So I feel like because it's the smaller feather of the two that I have, it's kind of like the odds may be against this person who's actually going to get what they want. They might be a little bit shocked at their luck, but you have protection here. So I think this is somebody like on a pursuit that is honorable. Hello there, Peggy. How are you doing? Hello, Carrie. I hope you're having a good day. Let's calm spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And also, I think my mouse is dead. Oh, wait, he's back. Welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now I don't have to look like a dummy at the end of my video. All right. We got to figure out more about this strategy situation. What are we strategizing about? Strategery. Somebody who feels liberated from a situation they'd been stuck in for a while. The situation they were stuck in had caused them to give up hope or feel a bit lost. They had kind of lost their smile. Twin flames. So this could be somebody that felt things were a bit off and they were trying to figure out, what is this that's upsetting me? Distance from somebody who understands them. Hello there, Jen. How are you doing? Hi, Miriam. Hello, Paul. I hope you're all having a great day. Pressure cooker. Rage. Ready to explode. Karmic. Okay, so let's keep in mind that this karmic card doesn't always have to represent a romantic relationship that somebody has been in. This could indicate a connection with family that was limiting in some way. But there was somebody who felt a responsibility or like they couldn't leave a situation with a person that was angry. This is not somebody who would talk honestly about issues. This is somebody who would avoid the problem and try to make a person feel bad about their actions through some sort of like retribution or like, I'm going to do the same thing back to you. there is communication issues with multiple people for the person I'm reading for. Let's get a few cards from the tarot. This is the Black Tarot. Yeah. Well, it's not a surprise to see the Six of Wands come out as the first card. That aligns with the first card that came out for like how I base my title, right? The appreciation card is about being seen as having your crap together, right? It would kind of be for me a mix between the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So we might also see the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who has figured out a recipe for success. They have left behind things that may have been a bit challenging for them to walk away from. But with Justice in the reverse and Four of Cups, this person that I'm reading for, they're feeling like jubilant or strong. They're flexing, right? Because they have been able to overcome something that had made them feel pretty lost or frustrated. What is this? Justice in the reverse. Four of Swords. Strength. Five of Swords. So still waters run deep. And the people that I find to be the most emotionally mature are those that have been through difficult times, especially if they have gone through it alone, right? Four of Swords, indicative of not just healing, but also a sense of distance from others. Maybe I'm a little bit different. Maybe people don't understand me. Maybe people don't reach out and want to see what's going on. Whatever it is, this individual has gained strength and courage on their own after going through some sort of a betrayal. This is probably the karmic energy, right? The person who likes to cause a little bit of mayhem. There's somebody who, notice how the middle sword is like coming out of the body, right? Somebody sees the truth now, and that's why they chose the Four of Swords. That's why they've been healing or separating themselves from what was causing them to not be able to move. Have you ever had like a cut that you didn't remember getting? You just like look down and all of a sudden you're like, what? Why am I bleeding? That's stupid. It's like this person was caught up in other things, maybe purposefully trying to distract themselves or self-medicate. This person was not fully looking at what was causing an affliction or holding them back. And when they did, it's like, oh, well, like there's a whole ass like bear trap on my arm and I'm like stuck. It's because that person set that trap for me. Maybe what I should do is not just like soothe the pain, but address the cause of the issue, right? Address the actual thing that's attached to me and the person that would like to see me in pain. Because that's not very cool of them, right? That's very nice. Hello, Brianna. How are you doing? Car baby, I love it. Hello, Atala. I hope you're having a great day so far. So this is empowering energy. We've got the Six of Wands, victory, and strength. I see now what was causing the issue. I see now what was holding me back. Not just that, I know how to overcome it, or I have overcome it. The Chariot, the Empress in the reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. I won't lie, there have been times where I have been so focused on achieving certain things or getting through certain difficult weeks or, making sure I deliver what is expected of me, making that so much of a focus that I can tune out the things that might be bothering me or the things that might be making it difficult for me to enjoy what I'm going through. I think the Empress in the reverse could easily be aligned with the karmic individual. But I also feel like this is somebody, we had self acceptance come out at the beginning. This is somebody accepting that there was something within them that they didn't really want to embody or be anymore. That was part of what contributed to Page of Cups in the reverse, a sadness, a depression, a distancing from things that really matter. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Page of Pentacles or Page of Spears in the reverse, and the Six of Swords. So this is a lot of air energy, which would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It's also difficult, combative energy. Notice that the swords on the Six of Swords are 3 pointed one way and 3 the other. Sometimes it hurts, but you have to realize that what I want to accomplish is blocked by this thing or person or habit or whatever it is in my life. If I want to go the other direction, if I want to pursue what it is that means a lot to me, then I have to find a way to overcome those things that hold me back or represent or actually are an obstacle. Because, I swapped them. We do have somebody that has realized their own strength, envisioned what it would be like to get what they want, be successful, because that's important, right? Don't spend so much time focusing on the negative outcome you might expect from a situation, because you might be better at manifesting than you think you are. Focus on how you want things to end. Focus your energy on things that would get you to that end, right? If that's how this person's thinking, it might be making it easier for them to get where they want to go, and they've got protection that helps them as well. All right, this is the Rider Waite. Four of Cups in the reverse. I think this is exactly what I was talking about with regards to positive thinking, focusing on how you want something to come out instead of how it might disappoint you at the outcome, right? And we have a sense of curiosity or even like hope or excitement, replacing whatever boredom or sense of like being discontent was associated with the previous chapter. This individual now sees an opportunity to have a happier existence. And I think this is either dreams or just an intuitive understanding that because I'm building the foundation for a better life, because I am removing the things that created erosion in my foundation or questionable draft in my house, whatever it is, I dealt with those issues. Three of Swords in the reverse. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. With the individual that has been gaining strength and courage, I see a distancing from some sort of family or close friend that was willing to undermine your efforts or make you feel like you couldn't achieve what you wanted to. There's a sense that your finances improve because you believe in yourself despite that person's best efforts, right? Hi there. How we doing, Miss Joanna? I hope you're having a good day. There's healing and a sense of, I know how to steel myself against the arrows that that person might send my way, or I know how to protect myself. This could be deciding to go no contact. This could be keeping conversations, to 10 minutes, or not inviting someone over to your place. Whatever it is, this is somebody who has a sense of, I'm going to have my own space. I'm going to have my own life. I'm not going to let you hold me back anymore. This could be about choosing the career you want or where you want to live without letting somebody else influence that heavily. But we have that Twin Flames card as well. So it could be a sense of leaving home because of love. Empress in the reverse again. I think there are multiple karmics around this person, or there were multiple people that were out to kind of do whatever served them. They didn't really take into consideration this person, this King of Pentacles, feelings or goals, what was important to them. Don't get too caught up in the gender. Remember, these energies are not associated with gender. They just give me an image to look at, right? But this individual is starting a new chapter. The King of Pentacles is ready to walk away from the people that have been a little bit too comfortable making the King of Pentacles life difficult. And it's funny because the Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse makes me think of like the shield in Star Trek. This person's confidence and courage and focus on what's important. And I think also a sense of positive thinking that has replaced negative thinking. This person now has a shield. So even though they may at some point have acquired divine protection, this person has perhaps learned how to provide their own protection based on manifestation or positive thinking. Hello there, Zhao. How are you doing? Hello, daughter of Saturn. I was thinking about it again and then I almost said it again. I hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, I hope it gets better for you, Zhao. Hello, Illuminati. How's it going? Yes, exactly. Putting to rest the things that were difficult or disappointing. This person instead is focusing on what lies ahead, what could potentially become their day-to-day existence. Tower and the World in the reverse. There may have been an ultimatum, a really difficult conversation between the family, or could be like an ex, This is somebody with a sense of power in this King of Pentacles life. They may have an overstated, or they might think that they have more influence over this King of Pentacles than they do currently. Because when this King of Pentacles makes moves to change their life and do something that maybe they were advised against doing, or explicitly told, like, I would disown you, or you wouldn't be a partner, or you wouldn't do that, whatever it is. The King of Pentacles might look at that as, you know, you say a lot of stuff, but you don't do a lot of stuff. And I don't know if I really want to deal with somebody who's just like transactional and unreliable. It just kind of feels like you want to use me. It just feels like you want to get whatever you want with no regard for what makes me happy. So why would I want to deal with anybody like that? Why would I want to make a deal with someone like you? All right, let's get a few from the Earth and Bone. All right. What else do we have? Number 40, The Stand. Number 22, Enchanter. Underneath The Stand, it says courage, determination, and fearlessness, right in line with our Strength and Six of Wands and Appreciation card. We have less fear, maybe no fear. When you get to that point where you just feel that whatever is meant to be will be, you're just going to do your part to try to put a little positive spin on it, right? It becomes a bit of a waste of time to worry about the things that you have no control over. It's just going to be what it is, right? There's a sense that somebody has tamed the insecurity or the negative thinking that was holding them back. And that's why we have this fearlessness, right? Okay, now I don't listen to these people that were negative influences, or now I have, addressed how I think. Because we have self-evaluation on the Enchanter card as well. Okay, I have to say, this is one of my favorite color combinations, but they're also well suited because they're like across the color sphere from each other, right? I think this would be somebody figuring out how to balance within themselves who they really are and who they were being just to satisfy or please those around them. Because this card makes me think of like balance, right? Really thinking about things. After self-evaluation, it says awakening, purpose, independence, and confidence. So I don't even have to build you up because you're already feeling it, right? You've addressed something that a lot of people struggle with, which is the mind. You ever watch that show Alone? Because maybe you could do that. All right. This is the Kipper. Hello, Tiana. How we doing? Hello, Alaskan Dan. What's up? Okay, we have the number 33 concern card, number 8 false person, and number 10 journey. All right, so just basic principles, right? If I smell something and I don't like it, I'm probably going to move to the other side of the room or a different place. And this false person was stinky. At a certain point, we have our main character basically realizing, you know what? I'm the King of Pentacles. I could build a new life for myself. I could find a new job, or I could find a new place to live, or I could take care of myself, right? I don't need whoever this is that just wants to make life a little bit more difficult. So you know what? I've always wanted to go here and visit, or I've always wanted to catch up with this relative of mine or connect with this person I've been in love with. I can do what I want now because I'm not hindered by this person that feels like they can control me or tell me what I have to do. Hello there, King of Wands. How are you doing? Hello, Savindi. I hope you are well. What else do we have? High honor in the reverse. Number 25. Unexpected income, number 27. And despair, number 32. Well, now I get it. So, unexpected income is clarifying our false person. What's the bare minimum that I can do to keep you around so you'll pay a bill of mine? Or what's the lowest number of text messages I have to send you per day for you to pay my rent? What's the minimum effort regarding like romantic interest that you would accept to cash at me? This is using somebody. I don't know if you've already got this money. I don't know if you're about to get this money, but there was somebody here that was disappointed that it came to you instead of them. This is somebody who felt like it should have come to them. This is somebody who feels like they deserve to be taken care of, and that's why you should be doing that. But that's not true. Now there's something different you can do with this money, or now that when things pick up for you, King of Pentacles, you know how to build that life that you want that somebody told you was silly to pursue or not right. It's because this person wanted to be able to ride your coattails or siphon off of your resources. 8 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Cups in the reverse. So we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse right here. I don't know how to deal with a situation because even though they don't treat me right, I feel a sense of loyalty to them. Loyalty is an interesting thing. It's kind of like when some silly 13-year-old packs your groceries. I don't know, is that legal? Probably in some states, and puts too much in there, right? Or maybe you got a long ride and the frozen stuff starts like melting a little bit and the bag gets soggy. And then you try to bring it into your house and you're like, oh shit, my ramen noodles fell out the bottom. What am I going to do? How many times do you learn a lesson like the bottom falling out with an individual and let that loyalty remain? Like, would you go back to that grocery store and be like, hey, what's up, Rob? You did a great job of bagging my groceries last time. I lost some of them, but it's okay. I was really looking forward to you making that same mistake again. Probably not. You might just be like, actually, could I bag them? I'm not trying to be insulting. There's some people out there that do a great job at whatever it is that they're doing. I'm just saying we have somebody that has learned this is a pattern. I don't trust you. You mess things up and then I have to clean the mess up, or I'm expected to be a better friend to you, a better partner or relative, whatever you want to say. I have higher expectations that have been set on me than what you feel you have to follow in terms of your behavior towards me. 9 of Pentacles. See, look at how similar they are. I think she's holding an apple, so it's different because the 9 of Pentacles pretty much always has some sort of hawk that indicates intuition. But for me, the apple is kind of like resisting temptation or courage despite some sort of temptation to the normal or the usual or what everyone else is doing, right? We have somebody that is standing on their own and figuring out how to do things without external influence. Look, there's some people that have great advice. There are some things that will give you a guide or blueprint for what you want to do, and that's great. I'm not saying you should live in your own little mind and never talk to other people about what their advice would be. But this is somebody who was listening to an individual that had motives behind what they said. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, this person backed out of a serious relationship, backed out of a partnership, backed out of some sort of commitment that they had made. It's like they had to kind of take an L in somebody else's mind so that they could pursue a W in their own mind. I know you're going to be disappointed in me. I know you're not going to like what I have to say. I know you're not going to like what I'm doing. And that's okay. Because you expected too much of me. You expected me to invest in something that would never give back to me. You expected me to be okay with little to no reason to stay here. But I've made the decision to end this. I've made the decision to start a new chapter because I've transformed, because I want something different, because I am different, right? I like it. I like it. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? Chariot and the Devil. There's sometimes a bit of a pendulum swing when you are feeling a sense of freedom from some sort of oppression or somebody trying to control your actions, your decisions, your forward movement. There could be a little bit of over independence, right? Like, I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to tell me what you think about my shoes or what the weather is going to, just leave me alone. So we might have somebody that kind of isolates for a little bit, but this is because they're, I think, kind of trying to figure out, what do I want in my life, or who do I want in my life? I do get a sense of leaving a community, going no contact, or minimizing contact with family, perhaps even ending a relationship, because they are ready for change. I've had enough of that. Look, mac and cheese is my favorite, right? I could eat that every day. But I have like totally dished myself up a heaping pile of mac and cheese, and I cannot eat it despite it being one of my favorite things. Okay, I love cheese. Because it's just like too much dairy, or like it's heavy, however you want to explain it. You get to this wall when you're eating mac and cheese, and all of a sudden you're like, not another bite. Not another bite. I can't do it. And then it's like, okay, milk could potentially make me feel better, but that's more dairy. So a lot of times I like mac and cheese with something that kind of balances it out, right? Like, what would be lighter? Like throwing like a little bit like a fresh salsa on top or something like that. So I feel like this person's realized there's a balance they can achieve. There's a new situation they can invest in, or a new pursuit that would make them happy that they denied or pushed away because of family or friends. I don't know whether or not to dig into this twin flame thing a little bit more. All right, let's get a few from the Fairy Lenormand. Tell me about this twin flame thing. Number 18, a sense of loyalty, closeness, reliability, understanding each other, and good news. So we have somebody that has probably had a sense of avoiding the situation, wanting to express to this individual that they consider their twin flame that they know that they've been loyal, that maybe they don't really have a lot of experience with that. There's definitely a strong attraction here as well. Yeah, I think that's true, Alaskan Dan, but I have not eaten much of that at all lately. I think I'm a little spoiled with that actually, but I also like to make mac and cheese like from scratch. It is safe for you to love. You might have been betrayed by 50 people, 100 people. But if you take the advice of all those motivational people that we could potentially quote, right? Like Muhammad Ali, you got to stand back up, right? You got to be able to still think that you can have what it is that you want. And that's what this person has done. So they have had some sort of confirmation here that what they want is possible. We have you deserve love and worth waiting for. Yeah, a little bit of a delay, a little bit of a process, but we have somebody moving towards a love connection that has helped them like appreciate the need to make some changes. Hello there, Catherine. How are you doing? Mm-hmm. It's a thing. It's a thing. I like unicorns. I'm down. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for the likes and the subscribes. I do believe I have some more shorts to post for you, but I'll probably record some more as well. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. If you're watching this when I post it, hey, mouse isn't working, so I'm going to be up here. Bye, guys.